Guys, look, they're the heart eyes. Like the emoji, all the heart eyes for you guys. All of them. For you. Okay. It is day 5. We've done it. Woo. Happy dance. This is what I look like in Zumba, so don't get any crazy ideas that I'm awesome. All right. So we have spent the last 4 days together. So you learned about me, Crystal Stine, Beachbody Coach, and you have learned about sorry. It's been a long week, you guys. Okay, so you learned what it is to be a coach, what it's like to be on our team, why you don't need to be a salesperson, and yesterday you learned how to sign up. So today I'm going to finish this sentence for you. If you don't think that maybe this is the right time for you to join, or you just have questions or excuses. So I'm going to say, but I fill in the blank, and then I'm going to address some of those. So one of the things that I wanted to make sure that I did before I became a Beachbody coach was that I understood the program, I understood what it meant to be a coach, and I actually would keep using these products beyond even being a coach or making any money off of it. And for me, that has happened. This is my, Hammer and Chisel is my 4th program that I've purchased. I take PIO live in my hometown. I love Beachbody programs. The format works really well for me and for my time that I have to devote to this. The meal plan for 21 Day Fix with the containers is really important to me because the nutrition aspect, for me, I could work out all the time. I like working out. But the meal plan and the portion control piece was the one that made the big difference for me. So I have seen results with this, okay? So I will share that part of my story. Since I started in March, I have lost more than 15 pounds. I have lost lots of inches. And it has been really, really encouraging to me because not only do my clothes fit a little bit better, which is awesome, but listen, you guys, I'm a mama of a 4-year-old. You're not going to see me competing in a bikini contest. No, it's not going to happen. I am not doing any of this to get any part of this body in bikini ready shape. It's not how I do it. I'm getting this body into shape for life so that I can keep doing the things that I'm called to do, that I'm passionate about, and that God is going to open a door to something that I can't see down the road, but I want to be ready to say yes to it and not feel like I'm not healthy enough or strong enough or brave enough. Because it takes courage to push play every day on those DVDs and work out. It takes courage to change up your meal plan and get your family on board. It takes courage to try anything new. So we are building ourselves up to be able to courageously say yes when God asks us to. And we're also learning what our margin is to say no and to make space for the things that really matter in this season. So I want to go into this before I talk about these excuses that you might have. Hear my heart on this. If this is not the right time for you to do this, don't do it. We will be here. You can come back in 6 months. You can come back in 3 months. You can come back this time next year and say, hey, I think I'm ready to sign up. Everything has settled down. I'm in a good space. This feels right. I can do this. Awesome. There are legitimate reasons for you to say no to this right now, and that is fine if you're in that season. Just know that we are here for you. Even if you want to just email me a prayer request, tell me what's going on. I want to hear that so I can know how to pray for you and support you, okay? But if you're saying any of these things, I want to just tell you right now, we're going to put an end to those. So, but I'm not an expert. Awesome. Neither am I. Beachbody has a ton of experts and nutritionists and trainers and marketing people. They don't really need you to be an expert. They need you to be you. They need you to share your story, and they need you to invite people, because your job is not to be an expert. Your job is to be an encourager. Okay? So that is not your excuse. There's no perfect time to start this. All right. So don't wait until you feel ready. If you are feeling excited about this and you think that it's a good time to sign up, Go ahead and do it. Don't wait for somebody to tell you that you are an expert in anything. If God is saying yes to this, he will equip you, and we will be there to help do that. So you don't have to be an expert. Beachbody pays those people. It's not us. Okay. But you're not in the shape that you want to be. You haven't lost enough weight. You don't eat healthy enough. Awesome. I have days where I go to Sonic and eat a hot dog. There are days that my 4-year-old gets invited to birthday parties and there are cupcakes. There are days that it's Christmas and there are cookies. Absolutely none of those things are required to be a coach. You do not have to be in perfect shape. You do not have to be at your goal weight. You do not have to feel like you've got it all together with your meal planning. Nope. But this is the important part. You need to be committed to saying that you're a work in progress, because we always are forever a work in progress, and that you will do everything right alongside the people you're inviting to join you to make that change. So you will be experiencing successes and struggles right alongside them. And that is how you build trust and how you build community, because you're not setting yourself up on a pedestal to say, I've got it all together and now you can come join me. You're saying, hey, I'm in the middle of this too, and maybe I'm a step ahead, or maybe I just want some friends to do this with me. Or, you know what, I don't have it all together, and guess what, you don't have to have it all together either to be part of this. So you do not have to be at your goal weight. You don't have to feel like you're suddenly like able to do this because of anything related to that, okay? So if you're still on your journey, guess what? So are the rest of us. So come on over. So maybe you're thinking, but it feels like I need to be a leader, and I'm not a leader. You are a leader if you're a Christian, because God calls us to go and spread his word and make disciples of others. That's leadership. Sharing your story and inviting people into your journey, that's leadership. You are inviting people, okay? You are not responsible for content. You're not responsible for developing. You're not responsible for the personal development of anybody else who joins you. You're not running a business in that sense. You're inviting people to join you, and you're encouraging them to get in the word, and you're providing resources, and you're equipping them with the tools that they need. That's all it is. You do not have to do webinars. You don't have to do videos. You don't have to, teach or train or do any of that. If you have a heart to encourage people and you really love combining faith and fitness, then this is a perfect fit. And if you feel like you want to develop those leadership skills, then this is also a really great opportunity to do that, because you're going to be surrounded by other coaches who can help you, who can give you challenges like making these videos that will push you out of your comfort zone, but will give you those skills to speak in front of people or to share your story. But you'll be able to learn along the way. Absolutely no part of being a coach do you ever check a box that says, I have it all together, I'm perfect, I have no more work to do, I've taken all the courses and all the classes. Nope. We want to do this with you because we're all working on it too. You can tell these videos are not perfect, but they're really fun for me. So this is my way of sharing my story, okay? And you'll have a different way to share yours, and that's okay. You don't have to be any specific kind of leader, but if you have a heart to invite others into this journey and to equip them, that's all you need, okay? So here's one that I hear a lot, not as much as the last one, but I hear this a lot, but I don't have time. So I think it can look like this coaching and sharing and inviting takes up your entire day. It does not, and it should not. If you have an hour a day, 1 hour, that's all you need to do personal development and to invite 3 people. That's all you need to do. There's nothing about being a coach that says you need to make this your 9-to-5 job. If you want to make this your 9-to-5 job, that's awesome, and you can do that. But if you have an hour a day, that's all you need. First thing in the morning, check in, respond to people, invite people. Or if first thing in the morning is packed for you, do it at night. Do it over lunch. But don't let this overwhelm you, okay? We'll let you know if there's anything you have to do, but there usually isn't. Except for be proof that the products work, share your story, and invite people to join you. And that doesn't take a lot of time. So maybe you're thinking, but I'm not on social media. How am I supposed to share and invite people? Guess what? You have a real life. You probably have more of a real life than those of us who are on social media all the time. So think about the people that you know in your real life who you could invite to join you. There is no one way to do this. You don't have to be on social media. You don't have to have a huge in real life community. Look at everywhere God has placed you and see if there are people that you think would be interested. That's all you have to do. And see if there are other women who are in your same stage of life or who you think would really benefit from some of the tools and the products that you could provide for them. And see if they're interested. That's all it is. It's just a question to see if they're interested. But there's no specific way you have to do this. Being on Facebook is helpful, I will say, for the challenge groups. But if you want to do a challenge group with your real life friends and you want to check in with them over text message instead of on Facebook, that's awesome. And you can do that. So don't worry about that. Don't feel like you have to be super social media savvy or that you have to have this huge in real life community. Go ahead and pour in to the people God has put right in front of you. Just focus on them first and you'll be just fine. Okay. So, this last one, but I can't afford it. And I wanted to break this down a little bit for you. So, we talked before about how your $40 sign-up fee will get waived with a challenge pack purchase. And then after that, it's about $16 a month to maintain your coach status and to pay for the websites and the different things you get, and then you get all the stuff with it. I wanted to show you a very easy way that you could make that money back. So, there is a piece of Beachbody called Beachbody On Demand. Beachbody On Demand houses several hundred different workouts, and it costs about $38 a quarter, not a month. I pay more than that each month to go take local classes at a local studio. So, $38 a quarter. You as a coach would make a 40% profit off of that, which is about $15.50. So right around what you would pay for your coach membership, right? Coach fees? I don't know what to call that. Okay, your monthly coach fee. So here's the thing. If you encourage 3 people to sign up for Beachbody On Demand, now they'll get their first 30 days free, and then they'll start getting charged quarterly, this $38 a quarter. And you make $15 per person per quarter off of that. So that means 3 people, there's 3 months in a quarter, you would make $15 for each of those people. You pay $16 for each of those for each month that you're a coach, right? So you pay $16 to be a coach, but you make $15.50 off of the 3 people who have signed up for Beachbody On Demand and who are enjoying that. So you pay less than $1 each month, if you think of it that way, to be a coach and to maintain your coach status. So it is very affordable. You can do it. That is the only piece that's required, is that $16 a month fee. And there are ways to very quickly make that back if you decide that selling product is something that you would like to do. And by selling product, I mean sharing your story and telling people what works for you and inviting them to join you. So it is not about sales for us. I want to encourage you on that. So to follow up, if you have any other thoughts, like and then you have something else that fills in the blank, email it to me and we can talk through that. You can email me at crystalstine.me@gmail.com, or you can go ahead and connect with the person who referred you to this series. If it's a different coach, let them know if you have questions or concerns or excuses maybe going through your head, and make sure that you have that conversation with them and work out all of that. Don't keep that stuff inside, because it might be something that's a very easy solution that we can share with you, and maybe you misunderstood something or we missaid something. because we're not perfect. So if you have questions and you want more information, email me, connect with the coach that referred you over to this program, or you can head right over to teambeachbody.com. They have a great customer service section. They'll be able to answer your questions for you there too. Or if you want to go ahead and just sign up to be a coach, you can watch yesterday's video for all the information on how to do that. So I would love for a couple of you, if you're interested, to join our team. Go ahead and do that before the end of this year so we can start off 2016 strong, because we are stronger together, friends. So you do not have to be perfect. We don't expect that. You don't have to be an expert. We don't want you to be. We just want you to be you, and we want you to have a heart for encouraging others, and hopefully that is all that you need to be able to be successful as a coach, and I know that you can do this, okay? So if you've considered it, I would encourage you to sign up so that we can help get you started in 2016 on the right foot. And if you have questions, like I said, email me anytime. Ask me anything. So you can email me at crystalstine.me@gmail. Head over to my blog, crystalstine.me, and click on the coach tab if you want to connect with me that way, or find me on social media and send me a message. And I will be happy to answer your questions there. So thank you guys for joining me for the last 5 days. It's been really fun. Hopefully I have covered everything you wanted to know, and I am excited about the possibility of welcoming a few of you onto our team as new coaches in the next couple weeks. So I will see you soon.